Hey everybody, how are you? Hope you are doing well. So, I found my niche, but I'm going to keep it private because the enemy is watching. Also, you wouldn't do anything with it anyway if you knew. So, today we're going to talk about assisted living facilities. I thought that was interesting. I like to bring on different topics. Speaking of different topics, if you know anyone who has storage units, um, let me know about them. My email will be at the bottom, or you can send me an IG and have them come onto the show. I'd be interested in people who are in storage units or any other type of real estate that you have not seen on the show. If you know somebody that is in that area, reach out to me and have them come on to the show. So, today we're going to talk about assisted living facilities, just real briefly. Assisted living facilities, would that be something you would be interested in getting into? So, for assisted living facilities, the government requires that you have a sprinkler system. So, that would be an investment if it doesn't already have a sprinkling system with it. That would be an investment that you would have to think about paying for. You can get an assisted living facility with staff already in place, or you could hire your own staff. So, either way works. Assistant facility, it makes 40 to 80,000 a month. 40,000 to 80,000 a month. Now, I wouldn't do this just because of the money. It would have to be something that I was really interested in, something that I enjoyed. But it's good to know, what do these things make? You know what I'm saying? Not to just be blind to it. So it makes 40,000 to 80,000 a month. So, I was visiting a skilled nursing facility, and that facility was $900 a day. And I was like, we got to get out of here because they're gonna try to rob you blind. Like a little small, tiny room, $900 a day. So that is what they are doing over here in this type of industry. The insurance company is paying it. So hopefully, if you're in need of these services, you have insurance. Everybody doesn't have insurance. So insurance pays for this. And basically, when you're looking to buy this type of facility, you could just Google it, Google online, um, where to buy assisted living facility. So everything is at your fingertips. This is a different generation here. This is the internet generation. So if they would sell it, they would desire to sell it to someone who actually loves the people, not just for the money, you know? So that is my little spiel on the assisted living facility. Um, Wondering if that would be something that you would be interested in. Um, Me in particular, I don't think that would be an area I would be interested in, even though knowing how much money it makes. Um, I don't know. I'd rather deal with things that create joy and happiness. So, different strokes for different folks. Everybody likes different things. That's why it's not really a competition because you can go into different areas and people are interested in different things. Everybody is not interested in the same thing. So, speaking of different things, if you know anyone with storage units, contact me. Also, if you know anyone who owns resorts, contact me. So perhaps you know someone who owns resort in Florida or Cancun or whatever travel destinations there are. If you know someone who owns resorts, contact me and have them come on to the show. So we got resorts, we got storage units, we got assisted living facilities, and if I'm leaving anything out, contact me. Um, I'm sure I am leaving something out, so contact me on these different areas that people get into, especially if you know them. You can email me below or send me an Instagram, and that will be below also. So I'm going to tell you what happened to me briefly. Um, so I reached out to two people to have them come on to the show. One, she she's successful and she got it out of the mud. And I mean, when I say mud, I mean mud. She got it out of the mud. So I invited her onto the podcast, and guess what happened? She ignored me. But then guess what happened after that? I just so happened to be listening to this other podcast, and lo and behold, who do I hear on this other podcast? The same person. Can you imagine that? Um, the other person I reached out to, she's successful, but she had help. Someone helped her. And so the same thing happened. And so I'd just be interested to know, like this journey that I'm on is very interesting because people ignore you and then they flock to people who they think are already successful. So, what do you make of that? Because when I get to my end result, I'm going to think about how I treated people along the way. So, I know I'm talking to myself right now, but I would like to know, what do you make of that? So that is all I had for you today is some other areas of real estate that people get into. We talked a little bit about assisted living facilities, if you're interested in that. Again, if you know people who own resorts, own storage units, um, what about shopping malls? And what else are you interested in? Yeah, leave that in the comments. What are you interested in? And who would you like for me to bring onto the show? Okay? All right. I would like for you to hit the like button. If you're watching, I can see how many people viewed the channel. And so the number of views should equal the number of likes. Otherwise, why are you viewing? It- Well, I know why you're viewing. That was a rhetorical question. So hit the subscribe button if you're not a subscriber. Also, leave some comments and let me know what kind of things are you interested in and who would you like for me to bring onto the show. So also, before you leave, I need you to do one thing for me. And I'd like for you to guess what that is. Before you leave, I need you to hit the like button on your way out. Thank you for watching. Have a good rest of your night.